Dave Chappelle just keeps winning over and over again. Getting a Grammy now for The Closer, or at least a nomination for The Closer, which I'm sure will bring about some interesting conversations. But that's not what I want to focus on. What I want to focus on is Saturday Night Live. Because if you remember, a lot of people were freaking out. Oh my God, he's going to be on SNL. It's time to boycott it. All those activist groups were going crazy, crying and whining that he was going to be on the show. Boom. Well, ratings matter. Once again, proving that people don't like activists. They like comedy. This is what I find funny about this. These people act like they're going to damage the ratings. We're going to boycott the show. We're going to try to complain about it. Maybe they'll get taken down. And look what happens when they go ahead and move forward with their plans. SNL ratings hit season high with Dave Chappelle amid uproar. Let's take a look at just how popular he is, by the way, because some of those sketches that he did, particularly the monologue that he did, which people were bitching about, are up on YouTube right now. Let's just see. Did those activists actually change and affect anything? No. Here's the opening monologue that he did that was so controversial. A couple of jokes in it. So controversial. What's he got? 233,000 likes to 12 dislikes. 12,000 dislikes, sorry. So 12,000 blue-haired whales came here and disliked this. I'm going to go ahead and give this a like. But 233,000 people thought it was funny. None of the comments are complaining. They're all laughing because he spoke the truth. People like Dave Chappelle. As much as these weirdos want to try to cancel him, it's not going to work. This is what happens when you're popular. Okay, the media machine, Vice, Kotaku, Polygon, all those trash, garbage tier outlets that no one actually reads anymore. They'll come out with their hit pieces, but it doesn't matter because Dave Chappelle's popular, and he's funny. This isn't the only one, but this is the big one. The monologue is what people were pulling sticks out of their behind over. And I think the numbers speak for themselves. There was another one. There's this House of the Dragon one. 94,000 likes to 4.1 thousand dislikes. None of the comments complaining. In fact, they're all laughing and saying how great Dave is and how much they love Dave. How about the barbershop talk? Here's another one, Dave Chappelle. 47,000 likes to 1.2 thousand dislikes. So there's a little tiny group of people. Like showing that these activists that always complain about bullshit, there's a very small little group of them. But in reality, just like this stand-up monologue that he did, most people enjoyed it and found it funny. 233,000 people to 12,000 people disliking. And, of course, the ratings were a season high. Probably for years, by the way. SNL has not been doing that well. I really do wonder how much longer this show can go on. But when you have a hit like this, Dave Chappelle comes on, it does speak volumes. So they're mad. Ratings surged for the latest episode, despite hateful things they said. I didn't hear any hateful things. What I heard were jokes. A lot of people tuned in, actually. This week's episode scored 4.8 million viewers and a 0.9 rating in the adults 18 through 49 demo. Chappelle hosted the iconic NBC late night series 6th episode of its 48th season, which has been off to a sluggish start following a major cast shakeup. That's right. The season has been very sluggish, but they brought in old Dave Chappelle, and guess what? They got a boost. Will that translate over to next week? Probably not. Unless they can get somebody as popular as Dave to come on there. But I do find massive amounts of enjoyment in this because of all the screeching from all the losers out there bitching and tearing up and reeing over this. I find enjoyment in it because it just shows how ineffective you are, how no one really cares about what you have to say. I mean, the fact that 4.8 million tuned in despite all of your screeching should be a slap in the face. There were people trying to boycott this show. The ratings follow a wave of criticism directed at the comedian and at SNL. And none of that criticism mattered because nobody cares. Nobody cares about your crying. Nobody cares about your whining. What they care about is entertainment. And I find it great. Great. I look through here on the comments. I barely see anybody whining. Wow, that was a masterclass in stand-up comedy. Love him or hate him, he just gets better and better. One of the greatest NSL skits ever. Dave has evolved into a philosopher. Dave Chappelle is a legend. I truly hope people recognize the greatness of this man. We need a Hall of Fame for comedians like Chappelle. This man used the chain joke twice and perfectly placed. It's insane how great he is at this. Like, it's nothing but people praising him. Where are all the crybabies? Drowned out in all of the praise? Maybe? Maybe that's what it is. Drowned out. Nobody gives a shit. Everyone's here enjoying the comedy, having a good time, unlike these people who cry themselves to sleep every night because they want to be ghost them pronouns. So, yeah, I'm happy to see this. I like seeing this because the butt hurt is real. And now he's about to get a Grammy because of the closer, which was blown out of proportion on the controversy scale. There was nothing controversial about the closer. All the man did was say what a lot of people were thinking. But of course, celebrity's gonna celebrity. All of them are losing their mind. Yesterday, the Orange Man said he was coming back. What did Hollywood do? Well, Hollywood's gonna Hollywood. All of the celebrities are coming out. Take that, mother effer. Here we go again. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think. Also, if you would, please check out my Rumble and my Locals. If you go to my Locals and use code FLASH, you can get a free month as a supporter, and you can hang out for the live streams, all that stuff. Everything is free, but you can check out the community with no restrictions if you use code FLASH. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about the Chappelle stuff. Share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.